Yo, what's going on, guys? Press here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel called Any Good. So this is basically where I go over different guns in Warzone that aren't really common, like marksman rifles, that sort of thing, and use them in a custom class and let y'all know if they're any good. So I'm going to be giving this a rating, like a school rating, so like an F to an A plus at the very end of the video, and to go over what it excels in Warzone, like range, time to kill, that sort of thing. So if you go on to enjoy the video, remember to leave a like and consider subscribing if you're a fan of my content. I think we're at 33 subscribers right now, and I'm trying to break 50 by the end of summer. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what you see, and let's get started. So the actual gun we'll be doing today is the Fennec SMG. So this is basically the Chris Vector from Modern Warfare 3, but I guess Activision couldn't get the rights to the gun, so they just called it the Fennec. And this thing came in, or it was introduced in the very beginning of Season 4. You can unlock it on Tier 15, pretty sure in the Battle Pass. So it's a free weapon, and this thing's basically a close quarters demolisher. Like the Spitfire from BO4, basically every Call of Duty has one. And of course, the Chris Vector like in Modern Warfare 3. So people's main concern with the gun and why they suspect it not to be good in Warzone is its ammo capacity and its range. So this thing is good in close quarters and not really like far down range like Warzone has with these big open fields. So we're not really going to focus on the attachments for the gun. I just have like a suppressor, tac laser, 40 round drum mag, that sort of thing. But we're more or less just focusing on the gun itself, not really the attachments. But either way, let's just get right into it. So right here's an example of the Fennec in its ideal situation. See, I have stopping power rounds, and it's very close quarters, and I was able to take these two guys out. So you can see there, I just had enough bullets to down both of them and get a few shots on their downed bodies, but that's about it. So ammo is a main concern for this gun. I'd really prefer if like Infinity Ward added like a 60 round option, or even more honestly, because 40 sounds like a lot. But for a gun like the Fennec, it just blows through bullets really quick. But then again, I was able to take out 2 people, so it's not too terrible. So coming from an ideal situation, we have the opposite. You can see right here there are 4 people left, and it's a final circle. I have an RPG, and I try and shoot at this guy over here. I think it might have been downed, I don't actually know. But this is basically where the Fennec is not good. You can see I'm running here, I don't know where he is, and he's far away, and there you go. Growl outgunned me, of course, because he was mounted up, and it just had way better range than the Fennec. So that's basically the biggest downside of this gun, is if they're more than like, I don't know, 20 meters, it's very difficult for you to hit your shots. Because this thing just, it's an SMG after all. But it just does not work as well as something like an MP5 or even an MP7. It just, range is not its ideal fighting circumstances. So here's another example of a situation the Fennec is good in. So right here I'm going to buy an armor box at the spy station for I think it's $6,000, and then I start getting shot at. So we don't really know where it's coming from, just that it's from our left. So I just sat behind this dumpster for a bit, and then the mobility of this gun's really good, so I was able to peek around the corner and just hip fire him. Having that tac laser is really important, and it can just show that this gun is really like, it can move fast, it has really good mobility and control, and you can just jump around corners, that sort of thing, take out enemies pretty easily. So after all that, let's finally answer the question, is it any good? I'd give this probably a B+ on the scale. It's very, very good in close range and can definitely outgun a lot of the guns in Warzone. But anything from like 20 meters and farther, this thing is, it basically is useless. You cannot get a kill. I guess if you do get, if you moderate the recoil and everything, you could maybe work around that and maybe get a kill or do some damage to the armor. But most of the time, it's just useless. The only genuinely viable strategy I could see with this gun is if you had it as like your secondary, with a Growl or M4 or something like that being your primary, and just using the overkill perk and using this as your secondary. That's the only strategy I could see where this thing could be genuinely useful, if you ever get in those close quarters, but besides that, it's just not that good. So once again, if you enjoyed the video, remember to like, and if you're a fan of my content, consider hitting that subscribe button so we can try and get to 50 by the end of the summer. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.